Hey, welcome to What Up Me Podcast. This is episode 19. We're going to be talking about licensed games, and it's going to be a super fun episode. We get to talk about some great games we played throughout the years.
Some awful games.
And some awful games, and some cool upcoming games. Enjoy the show.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the One Up Me Podcast. Today's episode, well, I'm skipping around a little bit. My name is Ryan. With me as always, my co-host, Jordan. What's going on?
Not much. How are you wonderful listeners? How are you doing? You doing good?
Can they answer us? Can we hear them? If we listen, we can hear them.
That's right.
You gotta be quiet for a second. No one answered.
No, nobody answered.
Okay. What have you been playing this week, Jordan? Or what have you been doing, I guess, maybe?
I actually had a couple days off this week. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Thank you,
Don't worry,
Bobby
8 days
Flay.
a week.
And yeah, I played some Ni no Kuni 2. I beat Chapter 4, Chapter 5, and got into Chapter 6. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna, not gonna spoil anything, but if you want to see,
Everybody dies.
I mean, that's what I hope happens.
It's not even at the end of the game, and everyone's already dead.
I hope that's what happens. I mean, people are dying in this game. It's like, I thought I was going to breeze through Chapter 6 like I did Chapter 5, and it didn't happen. They were like, okay, all this important stuff happened. Boom. Put a pause on it. You got to go do all these side quests you didn't do before because you need more people in your kingdom. And I'm like, that's so jank. Why do I need people in my kingdom? Obviously, I know why I need people in my kingdom. It was just
So you could sacrifice their lives for you?
That's true. That's exactly what I had to do. I had to go butter up a whole bunch of people, kill some monsters, help a guy that was trapped in the desert, which was really shady. Anyway,
He was trapped in the desert? Oh, man.
It was-
She just left him there?
Yeah, but he had this guy's knapsack, and the guy said he'd join my kingdom if I brought him back the knapsack. It was a bunch of trivial stuff. But it's...
Man, you can join another country so that somebody gives you a backpack.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but I can definitely see that the ball is about to get rolling. Not that the first 5 chapters weren't awesome, because they were amazing. But I definitely see Chapter 6 and on. I don't know how many chapters are in the game, but I definitely see that it's going to just start moving like bam, 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 through and through. And then after we played Overwatch last night, like, I just kept thinking about We Happy Few, and I just had to load it up and play it. And so I played probably 15 minutes of it.
Oh, so you finally got it?
Yeah, so I got it. I've downloaded it, played it. I got it. I pre-ordered it, and then I've downloaded it. And I didn't ever play it until last night. I just couldn't. I just kept thinking about it. Like, I saw it everywhere. I saw commercials for it. I saw it at GameStop, advertisement online. I saw different reviews for it. Didn't read any reviews, and I was just like, I have to load up this game and see what it's about. And I literally can't say anything about it because at the start of the game, it's like A or B. And then I feel that, like, that it's like a create your own adventure kind of a thing. And that's the easiest way I can say it without spoiling anything. And this is going to be an awesome ride. I wanted to just I wanted to give myself a little taste of it. And I'm excited to play it. Like, I'm not going to put down Ni no Kuni 2, but I definitely see myself, picking up, playing a little bit here and there, and not speedballing my way through this game.
It doesn't seem like it'll be that long of a game.
It doesn't, but just from the first part of it, just the choices they give you and whatnot,
Hello?
it's interesting. I like the way they did it, where it was like, okay,
Hello?
These are your choices. These are the only choices you got.
Oh.
And it's just...
I lost you for like 30 seconds.
It's cool. It happens sometimes, and it ends up working out perfectly. It's just the program.
Okay.
It does that sometimes. We don't have to make a cut or anything. It's fine.
My phone just rang.
It's okay.
Put it.
We live real lives, everyone, where there's technical difficulties and our phones beep sometimes. But yeah, We Happy Few is awesome, and that's all I really got to say about it. The art is cool, the music is really cool, and there's I feel like with the way they give you choices and whatnot, there's a lot of replayability is what I'm trying to say, which is going to be pretty awesome.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
It looks...
That's what I feel. And I'm only 15 minutes in, so
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely a very story-focused game. It looks kind of, everyone said Bioshocky, and it does. But I'm glad that you picked it up. I know you've been thinking about it. Anything else really? Just you said Overwatch.
Overwatch, yeah. I've been trying to just play some summer games, enjoy Lucio Ball while it's here. Some people, I'm playing with some other friends and whatnot that are newer to the game, and they're like, I hate Lucio Ball. It's stupid. It's just Rocket League. I'm like, Lucio Ball is really, it's fine. It's Lucio Ball.
I like it.
You know, granted, I wish
it's a good way to get
there
some
was-
loot boxes.
Yeah, it is an easy way to get some loot boxes. Well, not easy, but it's a fun way to get some loot boxes that aren't just grindy.
It's quicker.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
But I wish that there was some more summer game stuff, like a different
I know,
mode or
it'd be
something.
Cool.
Or, just better skins this year. I'm not really too fond of the skins, personally.
They're very sports oriented.
Yeah.
I like the Diva skin a lot.
The Diva skin's cool. The Cabana Ana skin is cool.
I do not like that one.
I kind of like it. It kind of feels like her other skin she got last year, but, I don't know.
looks so, like, she looks like a grandma. And I don't like
She
it.
is a grandma.
She ain't a grandma, but I don't have a kid.
That we know of.
Oh.
Fan fiction, baby.
Fan fiction, baby. I don't know. Like, I told Jordan the reason I don't like the Ana Cabana skin. Ana Cabana. Oh my gosh, is that why they made it?
I probably pretty sure.
It's because she looks like a grandma, like I said. But Ana's just a BA. Like, she always seems like a badass. And that skin is not. That's the opposite of what that skin is.
I want to get her a skin where she's wearing like a Reinhardt suit of armor or something.
That would be cool, actually.
Where she's wearing a suit of armor, or like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She has wings, or like a
She has
forest
wings.
suit.
Holy crap!
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just like mix up the skins.
Like add skins from other components of skins from other heroes.
Correct. Yeah, that'd be cool. I want her like in a Soldier 76 T-shirt from their Night of Passion together.
That's where Far came from.
Yep, that's 100% where Far came from. Canon. Here, let everybody know.
Head canon. Let's see. I played some Overwatch. Let's see. I'm having a brain fart here.
Incense.
I lost some like 200 SR. I gained like 500, and then I lost like 150 or 200. And then I was playing a couple nights ago, and I gained part of it back. So it's been very like up and down for me lately. Mostly up, but man, I got a few nights ago. I lost like 150 SR in one night, and I was not happy.
Dang, man.
I was like, oh my,
that is intense.
Just a bunch of dumb people doing dumb things, and me getting upset and being dumb when I'm upset just doesn't add up.
That's true.
Ends up being very destructive. Losing SR is not fun, especially when people are just being dumb. Last night I had a game where I was playing Zarya, and we lost one of our players, so it's probably 6 since after like the first push, and we nearly won, but we couldn't pull it off. But I mean, I was pretty happy, I guess, since it was 5v6 most of the game. So I don't know. I guess I can't complain too much. But I've been playing mostly though is Hollow Knight, Dark Souls, and Metroid: Samus Returns. Dark Souls I haven't been playing that much because I'm really annoyed with this boss. It's not really a hard boss, but it's just not fun. It's this big moth guy that just shoots lasers at you, so you just kind of have to wait for him to land, go up and hit him a few times, back up, wait for him to land. Just kind of a boring boss fight. Hollow Knight, I'm still playing that game. The more I play that game, I think the better it gets. I think I'm really starting to like Metroidvanias. Picking up new abilities and new equipment is really fun. The art style is very unique and pretty. The music is very eerie and ominous. Not much of a story, but I mean, I don't really need one here, or at least there isn't one so far. Really, really enjoying that. And I actually picked up Metroid: Samus Returns, which is a remake of an older Metroid game from
I saw that,
years
and I'm
years ago.
super excited because I love
I'll let you play it. It came out last year, I think.
Yeah.
And I've had it since it came out, I think. I just didn't put much time into it, but I picked it up like a week ago, and I love that
Nice.
game. It's so fun.
I haven't
Really
played.
nice looking game.
I haven't played all of them, but the last Metroid game I played was whatever one came out for the Wii, and I really enjoyed it.
There
Mostly
hasn't been
because-
a lot of Metroid games. That
Yeah.
might have been the last one that they came out.
But I really enjoyed that one, mostly because the motion controls were cool, and I don't know, it's
Is
just
that the
something
one that a lot of people don't like?
correct, yeah.
Okay.
I like it. And I wouldn't say I'm a huge Samus fan. She's a cool character, cool backstory, and whatnot. But I like Samus. It's cool games. I was glad to see this on your playing list.
It's really
Nice.
fun. Definitely recommend it if you like Metroidvanias. Pretty nice looking game too. It's on the 3DS. I know some people don't want to pick up the 3DSs anymore, but I love my 3DS. I've gotten thousands of hours of time into that thing, and I'm not planning on putting it down anytime
I need
soon.
to pick mine back up. It's like in a closet in a box. It's like, please play me, and I'm like, no.
There's so many good games.
I know. I respect the 3DS. I understand it has so many good games, but my PC, man, like, I can't cheat on it. I love it too much. Like, I guess I'm just making up for lost time of not having a good PC all these years and whatnot. Now I can finally just play anything. So,
Yeah, except Nintendo games.
except Nintendo games, obviously.
Except you can because you have a 3DS
That's true.
and a
Yeah.
Switch.
That's true.
And
I have been thinking
getting-
about picking up Detective Pikachu. That looks
Really?
kind of fun. Yeah,
it
I
looks
don't know,
kind
it's
of fun. I don't know.
it looks cool,
I think there's a
you know?
demo for it if you want to try that out.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Getting a drink of water here.
little
Little
whiskey.
sip. No, no whiskey. It's a little too early for whiskey. Let's see. We have a game that's releasing soon. No, we don't, but we. There's one that I think you'd
it's
be
out.
interested. Yeah. Is it out? It's out now.
I'm like 80% sure it's out.
Okay, it's the Walking Dead series finale, episode 1. This is by Telltale Games, people who released the other Walking Dead. Like it's what people. It's like an old school adventure game, kinda. If you haven't played it, very highly recommend it. I'm sure it'll be amazing. The others are amazing. I need to pick up. I never played season 3, so definitely.
I haven't played that one either.
I played
but-
season 1 and 2, and I cry at the end of both of them.
Yeah, it is a hard game.
It's not
to-
hard, but yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, not hard, but
Yeah.
it's just like
hard to
yeah,
emotionally deal with.
it came out August 14th.
Okay, so a few days before we recorded this.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see any way that this would be bad, any less than good.
Yeah, it's Telltale. They did a wonderful job with The Walking Dead.
Better job than AMC.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I've been recommending people. I'm like, hey, if you like The Walking Dead, just read the comics or play this Telltale game.
Yeah.
Those are your two options.
And they don't follow the
They don't
comics.
follow the comics
It's
and
just-
they don't follow the TV show.
It's just in the same universe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I actually like this better than the TV show.
the TV show's not good.
Yeah,
Like, it hasn't been good for years.
that's true.
And even
But
at the,
I'm glad this finale came out.
Yeah, I don't know how many episodes there'll be, but episode 1 is out now. Let's go ahead and move on to the news, unless you got something else to say here, Jordan.
Nope, Walking Dead.
Good
cool.
game. Okay.
Good game.
So Microsoft to acquire a new studio.
Yep.
New Microsoft studio, The Initiative, acquires senior talent from Santa Monica, Rockstar, and Crystal Dynamics. This is from Eurogamer. So what's this all about, Jordan?
So I saw this and I was like, this is a brilliant team up. Like, you have the people that made God of War and like the lead designer and writer of Red Dead Redemption, and you shove them in a company. Or
Also
a
Tomb Raider. Crystal Dynamics makes Tomb Raider.
That's true, yeah. And you shove them in a studio together, they're gonna make something
Yeah,
awesome.
that sounds really cool.
Note, these new appointees do not include the talent Microsoft secured when it acquired Forza Horizon developer, Playground Games, Hellblade developer, Ninja Theory, State of Decay developer, Undead Labs, and We Happy Few developer, Compulsion Games. So that this team up doesn't include any of those awesome people. This is just the team that did God of War and those other games.
Well, not the
we mentioned.
team.
Well, not the
Just-
team.
It had
But
maybe
it's-
a member or two.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Sony would let the whole team go on that one.
Yeah, thank you for that correction. Pretty much, they just made a new studio, and it's gonna be.
It's got a combination of some talent from various other
correct
people from other highly talented teams and studios.
Yep. There's no word right now on what they're working on, but I definitely see this becoming something awesome.
Yeah, this sounds really cool. It sounds like it seems like it might have some like high story elements. You know what high story elements is, but it should probably have a lot of story elements. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Just from the teams it's coming from.
Yeah, so make sure you look out for the initiative on social media. I'm sure they're coming out with a Twitter account or a Facebook or something.
Probably already have one if they don't.
Probably do. I haven't personally looked into that, but it's okay. I can't either. It's just look for them on social media. This next
definitely look out for them. Okay, so EIST. What is EIST? EIST sounds like some weird religion. EA's second highest paid executive is leaving the publisher. Dun dun dun. So EA gave Patrick Sutherland a $20 million bonus and created a brand new title for him, and he still left. This is from EGM now.
They could call me whatever I wanted, and I would stay. That would be...
Yeah, there was a... how much did he make? He made like $48 or $50 million last year. And he was still like, peace.
It's like, what?
I can't really blame him
animal.
Because I'm sure he gets a lot of hate.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
He was the chief design officer at EA.
Yeah, poor EA.
I mean, I'm not saying poor EA. They're a $1 billion company. Stop screwing all the games up.
Well, I understand that. I just mean poor him. Like, he has to go find another job now.
He quit. He didn't get fired.
That's true. But, I just...
Also, he's a multi-millionaire. He'll be fine.
That's true. He'll be fine.
If he could never work another day in his life, and he would be fine.
I just find it funny. They're like, hey, here's this new job title and more money, and he's like, no, I don't care.
I'll take it. Thank you.
He's like...
But I'm still going to bounce.
He should have just took the promotion, got the money, and then left.
That's what he did.
Oh, good.
That's literally what he did. Last year, they gave him a $20 million bonus. They gave him a new title.
I got it.
And then this year, he was like, peace. Like, that's cold. Like, that's exactly what this article says. EA's Patrick Sutherland got a $20 million bonus and a new title, and he still left. That's cold. That's what...
Boom.
This man, that's like, I don't know. That's he's a G, I guess.
Yeah, man, doesn't care. Just,
there's not really much to this story. He just kind of like, it says it's unclear if someone will step up to fill the position. He just kind of bounced. It seems like
Yep. He just flipped the table and walked out of the office. That's all he had to say.
Kotaku reports he received a $20 million bonus in 2017. In an attempt to keep him to stay, and an insane amount of stock rewards, as EA feared that Sutherland's creative success, executive experience, and high profile in the industry makes him a highly desirable candidate for executive positions at other companies, including other competitors in the gaming industry. Whether Sutherland is moving to another major publisher is still unknown. So we don't really know much about this, except, man, like, I don't even know it. It's a little funny, honestly.
That had to be an easy decision for him. He probably just came into work one day and was like, "Yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm done with this."
They didn't even make him sign some kind of contract or anything for the bonus.
Exactly.
He was just like, they're just like, "Here's some money." He's like, "Thanks. I guess I'll stay around for a little while longer, like another 6 months." Or
I'm just gonna leave now.
Yep. I think that's funny. Like I said, there's not really much to the story. We'll keep you up to date on the next podcast if anything happens between now and then. Moving on to the next story, something a little more exciting. Diablo 3 is coming to the mother effing Switch
later this year.
This is from Kotaku. Let's see.
Finally.
The day that was prophesied by a light switch is finally upon us. Diablo 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch this year. So the light switch is referring to the Diablo or the Blizzard, one of Twitter accounts tweeted out a picture of Diablo from the Diablo games. It was a switch, like a light switch that was had Diablo's face on it, and people were like, "Ooh, Diablo on a Switch," or the light was getting switched on and off and stuff. And they're like, "Nah, we're just screwing with you." And they did the same thing last year with Hearthstone. I think we talked about this last week because we had a bunch of Diablo news, and people were like, "Don't you lie to us, Blizzard. We know it's coming." And it's finally been confirmed, and it will also contain all of the expansions and everything. The Reaper of the Souls, the Rise of the Necromancer, and all the updates that this game received thus far. Oh, and you also, I forgot about this, you'll be able to get a set that makes you look like Ganondorf from The Legend of Zelda.
Because I guess Ganondorf would be mad about the devil muscling on his own Crown Prince of Hell turf kind of a thing.
Prince, oh yeah, it's... I think Nintendo just likes to put their stuff, like they did the same thing for Skyrim. You can dress up as Link, I think, in that one. I don't think it's Zelda, I think it's Link.
It's Link, yeah.
I've played that, actually. It's kind of cool. I played the Switch port of Skyrim at GameStop one day. It's actually kind of fun.
So I'm pretty excited for this. This is... I don't know if I'll buy the game again or not. I probably will, because it's Diablo on the go.
Oh, man. I kind of... We need to play some... We got to play Diablo 3.
We do. We got to play Diablo.
Today. We need to play it, like, tonight or soon.
Soon, yeah.
This guy's name is Hold My Dirk, and I thought it said something else.
The Switch version will let you, man. Long story short, the Switch will let you play multiplayer in a number of different configurations.
Configurations. Sound like Tommy from the Rugrats.
Configurations. From 4-player local co-op on the same machine to 4-player co-op on separate Switches without an internet connection to fully online co-op to having some players local and others connected over the internet.
I wonder if this is going to be like crossplay or anything.
I would hope so. That'd be cool. It'll cost $59.99. It'll be out sometime later this year.
Oh, when was the last time a Blizzard game was on Nintendo?
15 years ago.
15? Wow. I don't even know what that game that would have been. I know they had StarCraft on the N64, but I don't even know what game that would be. That's crazy.
Lost Vikings.
Lost Vikings
Rock and Roll Racing on the Super NES.
Hold on. Ow. On the what?
Super NES. The NES.
Yeah, but that was way more than 15 years ago.
Well, yeah.
15 years ago was 2003.
Sorry. GBA.
Oh, okay. It was on GBA.
Yeah, it was Lost Vikings was on NES.
Yeah, I got you.
And then they were on the GBA.
That's one of the only Blizzard games I never played.
Me neither.
I absolutely adore Diablo.
So, side note, I love Diablo 3. I have not played Diablo or Diablo 2.
That doesn't matter.
I
we're talking about Diablo 3, so...
I know. I'm just saying. I just wanted the people to know, if you come at me on Twitter with Diablo news, or not news, Diablo questions, I cannot answer them.
Hey, what's Diablo...
It's like, who's this guy? I'm like, I don't know.
Is it Diablo? No?
No?
I probably don't know who it is then.
Yeah, exactly. But I like Diablo 3.
I absolutely adore it. It's some of the most fun you can play, honestly.
Exactly. It's just fun,
honestly.
you know?
Man, we gotta play. It's
like
gosh,
GTA,
it's so fun.
But even better.
You just blow crap up. S up. I don't know.
Yep.
S up.
I'm excited for this.
It's just very... It's like the essence of just kind of FSU.
Awesomeness.
Like, it's so fun. If you've never played Diablo 3 and you have a Switch, here's your chance. If you've never played Diablo 3 and you have any kind of console, pick it up. It's very fun. Very, very fun.
Man, this next article, Blizzard, Bethesda curb stomps Sony in the face.
Kind of.
This is from IGN. Bethesda. It's absolutely critical. Sony allows cross-play for the Elder Scrolls Legends.
Now, this isn't exactly Fortnite, but it's still a pretty popular game. Elder Scrolls Legends is a card game that you can play pretty much on any device.
And it is coming out for Android.
Yeah, it is. It's on Android. It's on Android already.
I just wanted everybody to know you can pre-register for it now.
It's on Android right now. Because I'm playing on Android.
I guess this is a different Elder Scrolls game. Let me look it up. So
you're thinking of the Elder Scrolls, the actual like Elder Scrolls game. Let's see.
Yeah.
But so if you are keeping up with the news, or Sony has been kind of, I don't know if you want to say stingy about crossplay, and they're not letting anybody but PC pretty much crossplay with them. So Fortnite is the big one. They won't let Fortnite crossplay. Rocket League. I can't think of
none
of them. I guess if there are any fighting games or anything, like they.
Sorry, I was talking about the Elder Scrolls Blades.
Yeah,
this new.
That was not out yet. Yeah.
No, it's not out. That's the one I was talking about. But yeah, you're correct. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Legends is anyway. Yeah.
Bethesda
Sony hates everybody.
Well, they love money. That's the main thing.
They love money, but if they like money, do cross-play. I'll pay $10 to cross-play. Sure, why not?
I won't screw that. $10 extra.
Well, no, not a month. Just like a one-time, and you can get the access of cross-play on everything. I don't know. I'm not a marketing manager. No. I just think Sony should, play along with everybody.
I think they need to, they definitely need to do it next console generation. If not this one, I think it's a little dumb that they're not doing it. I would like to play this on my Switch.
That'd be cool. Elder Scrolls Legends is now available on PC and mobile and will be relaunched later this year on PlayStation 4, Switch, and Xbox One.
Oh, is it? I didn't even know it wasn't on there. I was kind of surprised. So it's only on PC and mobile right now?
Correct. It'll be relaunched. So, this year doesn't have that many more months, so it'll probably be on PS4, Switch, and Xbox One soon.
I don't know if how much this is gonna move the needle, just because it's only kind of a decently popular game. It's not some kind of mega, hit that Bethesda's not gonna put on PS4. Or they're still putting on PS4. They just, I don't even know what they're gonna do really. If Sony's just like no.
Yeah, this they say, but for Legends is absolutely critical. Both crossplay, which is how Legends works, right now on every device you're playing against someone who could be on any device, and more importantly, crossplay platform progression, which means no matter what you do on any platform, you can load up the game, and so long as you're logged in, here it is, all your progression. Here is everything you had and everything you were doing. It makes sense.
Yeah, they were saying that it's other games like shooters and like big RPGs and stuff might play differently on each platform because of how powerful they are or are not. But this is a card game, so it's not really going to affect, how you play depending on what machine you have. It'll be the same.
True.
You might not want to play Overwatch, against someone on PS4 if you're playing on PC or something.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing someone on PS4, you're probably going to dominate them because you're going to have a higher frame rate and more not more moves, but easier movement and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do if Sony just kind of says no. I wonder if they'll just let it make it to where only Sony players can play each other or what.
I don't know. I don't think they'll do anything too drastic, but I'll definitely think they'll just be like, fine, Sony, whatever.
Yeah. This says Epic Games is unable to change Sony's mind. But Hines was asked if he thinks it's realistic that Bethesda can change their mind for a much smaller game. Hines couldn't say for sure, but stated Bethesda is continuing to work on it. Nevertheless, he added that Bethesda is operating with the assumption that any platform that it releases the Elder Scrolls Legends on must support cross-progression and cross-play.
Hines then said Bethesda is always talking with Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, Apple, and Google about the issue, taking care to note that he wasn't trying to single Sony out.
Get it together, Sony.
Yep, get it together.
Let's see. I think that's about it on that news. But some kind of unfortunate news. But a game, Spyro, is being delayed for a couple months actually.
Yeah. So it initially released, or is supposed to release, in September 21st, and now it's not going to arrive until November 13th.
So I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
It's not.
Just because I don't want it to be not delayed and end up being bad. I'd rather
Maybe they'll spend this extra time and put the rest of the games on the disc.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't want to have to spend 50 extra gigs to download the rest of the games, man.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, you have to download the games anyway. But I mean, but it wouldn't be 50 gigs, I guess.
Just shove them on the disc,
it's
man.
Crazy.
Just use these extra 2 months. Put them on the disc.
It's already annoying enough that you have to install the games even if you have it on disc. But 50 gigs is so much. It's crazy.
It's like, listen, some people around the world have terrible internet.
Or none.
They just want, and they just want to buy the game, throw it in, and play it. Just put the game on the disc.
Like,
if I buy the physical disc, I want to be able to pop it in, not install anything, and just play it.
Yeah, but that's not really, I don't know. But, yeah, unfortunately, the game got delayed to November. This is on GameSpot, if anyone wants to check it out. Spyro Reignited Trilogy will not make its release date. Activision announced today that the Trilogy package will arrive on November 13th, which is about 2 months later than its previously announced September 21st launch. In a statement, developer Toys for Bob said the game needs more love and care, so a delay was necessary. Everyone here at Toys for Bob's is so proud to be reigniting the original Spyro trilogy after all these years. Toys for Bob's co-studio head Paul Yan said in a blog post, "We're deeply committed to getting these games right, so we've decided to move the release date of the trilogy to November the 13th." So it sounds like they care about this and they want to put, love and care into the game, which is good. I don't want them to just kind of ship a broken game or a game that isn't as good as it could be. Because I really like Spyro.
I do too.
I played all those games, really. At least the first few, because the others weren't nearly as good. A lot.
I'll definitely be picking this up. I don't think I'm going to pre-order it.
No, I don't pre-order very often.
Me neither. I have to really like something to pre-order it. But I will be picking this up. I like the new art style. The new music is really cool, and I like that they have the option to play with the old music as well.
Yeah, it's really cool. I love Spyro. It's been 10 plus years since I played it, so I'm looking forward to going back and kind of, I don't know, reliving my past. I don't know. It's like an old man, but I'm very, very excited about this. And, I'm not too bummed, really.
Me neither. Like, I saw this and I was like, we'll throw it in here. People need to know.
Yeah,
It's not that big of a deal.
No.
Good for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Crash, not Reignited, the Crash trilogy seems to be doing well, so I think this will do well too.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Man, the Crash is still topping charts in some places. It's crazy.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a Sly Cooper trilogy.
That would be cool. We got one for the PS3, but
maybe we'll get it for the Switch. That'd be cool.
I don't think so because I think Sony owns that IP.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I mean, you can give them the PS4.
That's true. That'd be cool because I'd like it.
Or Ratchet and Clank one.
Ooh,
or Jak and Daxter one.
Daxter.
That'd be cool. Daxter. Man, so many people say Dexter. I've heard so many people say Dexter. I'm like, it's Daxter. Oh my gosh, this kid.
Jak and Dexter?
Dexter, like the serial killer from that show, Jak and Dexter.
It's like, what?
Yeah, you never heard of that show? Jak and Dexter? Jak and Dexter.
No.
It's the prequel. It's when he went. Never mind. This joke's going way too far.
It has.
This is cool though. Well, not that it's being delayed, but.
This main topic?
No. Oh, well, yeah, but I was just saying that it's cool that they're making this, and it's not a big deal that it actually might be a good thing. It probably is. It's getting delayed. But that's about it for that topic. We can go ahead and move on to the main topic, the topic of the show, I guess you could say, which is going to be licensed video games. You want to take the lead on this one?
Sure. So, licensed video games, for those of you that don't know, is anything that comes from things that are developed outside of video games, whether that would be comic books, anime, or anything like
that.
Movies, TV shows.
Just characters from outside video games.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about some of our favorite ones.
Some of our least favorite ones, too, probably.
Yeah, some of our least favorite ones. Probably, honestly, I can't remember the first introduction I had to a licensed game, so to speak.
No.
I think it might have been TMNT, like the arcade version.
Oh, okay. For like the NES. Okay.
Yeah, the side-scrolling beat 'em up
I know you're
turtles
talking
and
about.
whatnot.
Yeah,
That was kind of cool.
I've never
And then I
played that
rolled-
one.
I like it a lot. It's just the simple side-scrolling. You can switch in and out of the turtles and play them.
Yeah, I heard Raphael was
that-
bad because his size was so
was?
short.
The one that I probably sunk the most time, well, not the most time, but a lot of time into, is Spider-Man for the PlayStation. That'd be PlayStation 1.
Which one is that? The one where you're running away from Dr. Octopus at the very end? Yeah.
Yep. And
That's the first one I can remember playing. Really.
I loved that game.
Oh yeah, me too. I absolutely love that game. I played that game a lot.
I played most of the Spider-Man games. Not all of them were good, but I definitely remember
there's a
singing
lot of bad ones.
There are. I definitely remember sinking a lot of time into that game, and that's what has me excited for the new upcoming game by Insomniac Games that's coming out for PS4. I actually pre-ordered the Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah, oh man, it looks so good. It looks so good. I can't wait.
But the thing that really, I don't know, that I feel the easiest way to get people, if they don't like video games, the easiest way to get them into video games is to show to get them to play a licensed video game, especially one of the Telltale games.
Yes.
In my opinion, like if you like The Walking Dead, play the Walking Dead Telltale games. You like Batman, play Batman, the Telltale games.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Not only
most of
is it like
Telltale's games are very good.
yeah, like the Batman Telltale game. It's like a graphic novel. A graphic novel.
What's a graphic
come
novel?
to life. I don't know. It's like you just get to be Batman, and it's awesome. But the thing, the game series that really took me over the top when it came to licensed games, and I was like, "This is awesome," is the Batman Arkham series.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing.
Oh my gosh. You know, for any of those that don't know me personally, I'm a big comic book person. I love comic books. I like Marvel and DC, respectively. They're both awesome companies. They have awesome stories and whatnot. I'm not a huge Batman fan. I like I like the universe and whatnot, and I like Red Hood if I had to choose a Batman character. And obviously, I'm going to play the Batman games because I like comic books and I like the video game world. So I'll take them as they come, you know, as they collide with each other. And the Batman Arkham series, oh my goodness.
The first two games.
The first two games
are
awesome.
They're honestly some of my favorite games I've ever played.
I was going through my stuff, just packing up and organizing, just getting, stuff situated so I knew what I had and whatnot. And I still have the Game of the Year edition for both those games.
Oh, nice.
And a PS3.
So you still have a PS3?
Yeah, it's still just sitting there in my closet. And so I load those up, or not recently, but I used to load those up ever so often and just, play Batman. It's just do a side mission, try to find some Riddler tokens or something.
Oh,
or
my
just
gosh, screw that. Freaking
or,
Riddler tokens.
Or even just, kind of fly around the city and just, be Batman. It's just super cool. And I feel that's what, not that Insomniac Games wants Spider-Man to be. The new Arkham
I know what you
series,
mean.
But I feel that that's what people hope this is going to be.
I mean, the thing that Batman, and this is the thing I think you kind of want all licensed games to do, is you feel like Batman.
Exactly.
Like, you go in there and you beat the absolute tar out of a bunch of thugs. You solve some puzzles. You have all the gadgets. It's really dark and wet and damp. The voice acting's good. You see characters throughout his rogue gallery and his family, like Alfred and a couple Robins and Batgirl and Catwoman. Like, you feel like you really are in the Batman world, and you feel like you are Batman, really.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Insomniac Games wants to do. They want you to feel like Peter Parker. Spoiler alert. Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
That's right, yeah.
I said it! Come at me!
Yeah, you can @ him on Twitter, @RyanDivisions, and be like...
No, they're all going to come at me.
They're all going to come at... The Spidey... What are they called? The Spider Squad?
I have
think that's
no
what they
idea.
call themselves.
The Spider Squad?
I think that's what they call
themselves. There's no way they
themselves.
call themselves the Spider Squad.
Look it up after the show.
I really don't want to look up anything called the Spider Squad on the internet.
I'm pretty sure it's a Twitter
like
following
the Toon
thing.
Squad from...
Yes. Sure.
That movie.
Yep.
I found the 2 Squad T-shirt at Walmart the other day that I did not buy.
You want
No, I don't.
buy it?
No, I didn't want it. That's why I didn't buy it.
Oh, okay. You take a picture with it?
No.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Just imagine a radical looking Bugs Bunny, and you've got
okay.
it. And it was a long sleeve too. I'm not wearing the long sleeve shirt. I'm all about my T-shirts. I got my Legend of Zelda T-shirt on right now.
Oh man,
that's all I wear.
Where he's blowing the cartridge like an ocarina.
Yeah. I love this shirt.
You better be careful, or that shirt's going to turn into Ben Drowned. Check out our last week's episode on.
Wow, that's just the worst plug I've ever heard.
I know.
We just lost all the listeners.
I know.
I don't even. Yeah, I think the first one I ever played though is the one you talked about, Spider-Man for the PlayStation 1. I remember loving that game so much.
Especially because Black Cat was in there. That was cool.
I really don't remember that. The only thing I really remember is swinging around the city and the end where you're running away from this weird Venom Dr. Octopus hybrid where the building's exploding.
Mm-hmm.
I love that game. That game's really fun.
Such a good game.
But
I want to play. Okay, thanks.
Need a little sip of water.
Yep, little sip of water. I've been thinking about playing the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale games.
I've heard it's good, but not great.
Okay, that's what I've heard. I
think they put the Game of Thrones one.
There's a Game of Thrones one? Oh
yeah,
my
I didn't
goodness.
get it. And I'm not... Game of Thrones is...
I've never seen...
Save that for our TV show podcast.
Yep. Don't worry, guys.
I need to start a TV podcast for somebody.
One Up Me is going to become an entertainment empire. So get ready.
We're gonna buy Rooster Teeth.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Please don't destroy us.
Yeah, please don't destroy us. The one Rooster Teeth employee that listens to us. We were talking about licensed games and how we like them.
No, yeah, but you were gonna say something specific, weren't you?
Oh, just that I thought about playing the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game. You said it was okay.
Yeah, and then we were talking about The Walking Dead and. Yeah. Oh, you said you never watched an episode, and then that was just a little. Yeah, it's a
little tangent.
I'm not a big. I don't know. I don't want to go down the whole.
We can go down the rabbit hole after the show.
But I just there's been a lot of okay ones and a lot of bad ones. You know, is basically I guess what I was trying to say. There's been a lot of bad Spider-Man games in the past.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the ones for in the mid 2000s were kind of just. Boring and
all the ones for the PlayStation 2.
Like the one, which one is there's one for the PS4 or PS3. I think it's PS3 that were tied into the movies with Andrew Garfield. Those games is just boring. I don't know. I don't want to keep talking about Spider-Man though.
The Amazing Spider-Man for PS3.
Yeah, game is bad.
Came out in 2012.
Just boring. The combat's kind of it's a bad version of the Arkham combat from.
71% on Metacritic.
Yeah, that seems a little high. It's not horrible, but it's just kind of
it's not
bad,
good.
Boring.
I mean, the fact that it came out on Wii U, that says something about the game.
I mean, I don't know. Some good games got on the Wii U. They just were mostly made by Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true.
But as far as stuff besides Spider-Man, that's right. We know other things besides Spider-Man.
That's
not
true.
very many, but a few.
But some.
Dragon
Ball Z.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about Dragon Ball Z? I also want Ninja Turtles. There's been an absolute metric F ton.
Let's keep this
PG-13. Yeah.
Yeah.
A spirit bomb ton of Dragon Ball games.
Dragon Ball Z.
There's the newest one. I guess it's the newest one now. Is Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which oh my gosh, it looks so good. I don't care that I'm stuck at fighting games. Oh my gosh, I need this game. It looks so good.
Speaking of fighting games. Injustice.
That's another
awesome
good one.
DC
oh man, I love Injustice. I love it. And they have good story modes too.
They do. Story mode's cool, and Injustice 2 is good, and the comic series is good.
Gosh,
but back to Dragon Ball.
Yeah. The Fighter Z looks amazing. I've never played it, but it looks amazing. I gotta pick it up. I'm not very good at fighting games, but I don't care.
Me neither. I've watched a bunch of people play it, and it looks awesome. We should definitely get it for our PS4.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to play this with a mouse and keyboard. That feels
no one plays. I don't think anyone plays fighting games with a mouse and keyboard and have to be insane. If you get it on PC, I'm sure you would either get like a
Play with
PS4
the
controller or a
Yeah.
what are the,
Or Xbox.
no, well, yeah, and there's a
arcade pad.
excuse me, arcade pad. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Well,
Other Dragon Ball games. There's oh my gosh, there's just so many.
Xenoverse. All the Dragon Ball games.
The one
I mean,
where I sank my teeth into the most though were the Tenkaichi games.
those
Oh
are
my
so
gosh,
good.
they're like 3D. I don't know. I guess we call them 3D fighting games.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure I sucked out because all I did was play my brothers and sister, and
Just
I had
love letting them listen to you drink water.
yeah, those games are so good.
They're good.
I had so much fun with them.
I've been sinking my teeth into Dragon Ball Legends right now. It's the mobile game.
Yeah, I just can't get into mobile games.
It's okay. I can't either. I pick it up randomly and play a level and then put it down. Some people have gone super hardcore into it, and I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, I saw Brian playing it the other day.
I did that with Digimon Links, and I got burned, and I can't be a mobile gamer. I just can't do it.
I tried to play that Persona. Sorry, not really a Persona game.
Yeah,
Shin Megami Tensei
DX,
game thing.
yeah.
The other that we talked about on the podcast the other day. I just
can't.
It's a fine game. I don't want to. I'd rather play on my PS4 or my 3DS
no
or
disrespect
something.
to
No, it's just me. Something wrong with
just
me, I guess.
personally.
It's just I don't know.
Now, granted, I do like gaming on the go. I just do not like gaming on my phone.
there's some good ones. There are some good ones.
There are some good ones,
It's just not for me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
This,
I almost got into a fight with the GameStop worker the other day.
oh yeah, what's that about?
So
To get off topic.
I was going in to trade in some games. Well, not trade in games, to give them some PS3 games.
You gonna give them PS3?
Well, I didn't want them, and I didn't want to have to hassle with selling them online. They're like, we won't take these. And the games in question were Battlefield 3, Resistance 1, and Resistance 2. And he's like, yeah, we can't take these, but we'll take Mortal Kombat for $3. And I'm like, whatever, I don't care. And then I bought some Mario pint cups. Anyway, so I ended up giving these games to this random guy that was there, and he's like, I have a PS3, I'm looking for games. I'm like, okay, here, you can just have these, whatever, bro. So anyway, the worker was like, what did they say?
I don't know.
He said something, and it triggered me. What were we
Jordan's
just talking
triggered.
about? I know, I don't get triggered much.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, I remember Dragon Ball Z, which led me to anime, which led me to this conversation. Got it. Okay.
Oh,
so the guy
boy.
was like, some of my favorite video games are Sword Art Online. And I was like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, man, I'm waiting for Final Fatal Hentai Bullet to come out on
Holy
Switch.
crap.
And I was like,
They're letting
and I
that
was
come on Switch?
that's not the actual title of the game. I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. But this guy, he was just like, yeah, I love all the Sword Art games. I'm like, you need to be fired.
They must be way better than the show.
No, they're terrible. I haven't played them, but they look terrible.
They look terrible.
I'm just like, what do you... I'm like, do you not have any other Switch games? Like, you work at GameStop. You can have any game you want to play. He's like, yeah, I just want to play the Sword Art games. So I'm like, get Octopath Traveler. Get anything. And he's like, no, just Sword Art games. That's all I want to play. And I'm like, what is wrong
Sword
with
Art
you?
games? Is this
I'm
real?
like, what about... Yeah, this is a real conversation. And he was like, yeah, I just want to play those. They're awesome. And I'm like, what is happening? So anyway, I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take these Mario pint
so
cups
weird.
and go.
Yeah,
And
that's
I got
really
him.
weird.
I was just, man, that guy. He's like, we got other good anime games for the Switch. I'm like, I'm not looking for those. He's like, Attack on Titan is on sale for $40.
No one
I'm
anime
like,
games.
I'm like, I just wanted these cups, man. That's all I want. Okay, like.
Did you go in looking for the cups? Or no, you went. You were gonna
No.
trade those games in. And
I was trading those games in, and the cups were on clearance. And he's like, it's an additional 25% off. And I got like,
I love this
ended up
voice that
paying-
you've made up for him.
Yeah.
It's an additional 25. Come on. He sounds like the
And I was like-
guy from The Simpsons.
Yep. And I was like, sure, whatever. I ended up paying like $7 for 2 awesome glass-looking Mario cups. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Have you ever played the Wolf Among Us?
No.
It's it's a Telltale game.
I've seen somebody play it, and I've heard really
It's
good
really
things.
good. They're coming out with the season 2, I think next year. It's
Okay.
based on a comic book series called Fables.
Mhm.
I think it's called Fables, where like fairy tale creatures like live in the real world, but no one knows that they're there. It's really cool. It's about the big bad wolf is a detective. He's trying to figure out solve murder cases and stuff. It's really cool. Highly recommend it.
Honestly, this whole time I thought it was their spin on a Wolverine story.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought the whole time. And I was like, "That's cool. Good for them." They secretly made a Wolverine story without letting Marvel know. Good for them.
I mean, it honestly might be my favorite Telltale series.
Yeah?
It's just it's so good.
I was gonna play the Batman Telltale series.
I've got it.
But
I need to play it.
I watched Berlizzi play it, and he just did such a good job and did the whole story. I'm like, I don't need to play it and buy it now.
You're killing the games industry, Jordan.
Sorry, I'll buy all the Telltale
single-handedly killing it.
Dang it.
Killing it. What about we could talk about maybe the biggest player in licensed games, and that would probably be Lego.
Man, yeah. They sunk their teeth in, and
they're not letting
it go.
No.
Man.
Traveler Sales, I think, is who makes Lego games, and they make a lot of them.
Yeah, I remember playing, what is it? Whatever Lego game was like Empire Strikes Back.
Lego
the Star Wars one.
Right.
Yeah. I played that one. That one was kind of fun. I honestly thought about picking up like the Lego movie Lego game, but I just can't get into Lego games anymore. I've heard they've gotten way better.
Yeah. I know. I don't like them that much, really, that often.
I think they're cool, but
Lego. It's kind of interesting because it's almost it's like double license because Lego is on license in itself, and then
and
Marvel
then they have license.
Harry Potter or whatever. I played the Harry Potter ones,
Lord of the Rings,
with some people when I was years ago whenever they came out. I played the Star Wars when the original ones that came out like 15 years ago. I had it for like the Game Boy Advance or something.
Yeah. Licensing games are so cool though.
Yeah, they are.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like, it's either if it's a licensed game, it's either a fighting game or it's a Lego game, and that's like usually where they fall.
Yeah.
Because like with My Hero 1 Justice coming out, that's a fighting game, and it's an anime, and then you got the Lego games, which are just across the spectrum.
Well, they're mainly like collectathon kind of.
Yeah. True.
I know I guess that's what you'd call them.
Yeah. It's just interesting to see that. It's interesting to see that comic and anime stuff is usually fighting games, and then everything else is either a story-based game or a collectible game.
There used to be there's not so much anymore, but there used to be a game that came out with like every year there would be games that would come out with movie tie-in games.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
I know that there's an Iron Man game that came out with the first Iron Man that I actually kind of like, but I know a lot of people don't like. I got to a level that I ended up stopping on. I swear the level was absolutely impossible, so I put that down and never picked it back up.
One game that I enjoyed playing, I didn't ever own it, but I borrowed a friend's copy or I played it at somebody's house. I can't remember exactly how I played it, but Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's a really good game.
The game. So it's like
apparently you can't get that game legally anymore. Apparently, because they lost the license or something.
Yeah, you can.
Unless I guess you could find it on eBay or something maybe. I don't know if it's, but I don't know if it's a physical game or not.
I think it is. I think there was a physical copy. I would like to actually play it and own it and whatnot, because it was at the time, and I'm sure it still is. It's a pretty awesome game.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
I just now remembered because I was thinking about anime still. Beyblade.
Yeah, I played one Beyblade game that was I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah, they don't come out anymore in the U.S. to my knowledge, but they're apparently pretty popular on the DS in Japan, because why wouldn't you just get together with your friends and play with your real Beyblades when you could play with digital?
Beyblades is such a weird show.
It is a weird show. You just spin tops and they have spirit
animals. It's like anime spinning tops. It's
with spirit animals inside of them.
Well, that was like implied when I said anime.
That's true. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, I like Beyblade a lot. I'm not too into the series. I
liked it when I was a kid, but
I used to be. I watched up until like the third or fourth iteration of it or whatever, and then I was like, I can't watch this anymore. Oh, yeah. It's just the same thing. Like, so
I don't know if Pokemon would be considered one or not, because I don't know Like
No, because Game Freak owns them.
the Pokemon company owns them.
Well, yeah, but Game Freak makes the games.
I guess.
Yeah. Facts.
Not maybe. Probably, you're probably right. The Witcher is the one that I don't think about much. Thank you, but I guess it's a licensed game because the book it's based on the books.
Yep.
Which I have never read. The game is really good.
Yeah, the game is really good.
Not much.
The comic book's really good.
Yeah, I need to read the comic book. Jordan apparently
it's on the way.
read them and sent them to me, so I'll be checking those out. I guess I can let y'all know how good those are when I get done reading them.
They're amazing. What else is a licensed?
Oh, there's a billion of them. Oh, there's an Incredible Hulk one that came out on the original Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Oh my, that game is actually really, really good. If for some reason one of you has an original Xbox laying around, the one Xbox with the Xbox One, I think it's called Hulk something Smash. Yeah, it's just got a big picture of like a comic book associated looking Hulk on it. Really, really fun game. There's like a mission. I got stuck on a mission. Yeah, I know. I'm getting stuck on a bunch of missions.
It's just called Hulk.
It's just called Hulk. It's not called
It's just called Hulk. It came out May 27th, 2003. And
it's later than I thought. Okay.
Yep. There's also one for the GameCube.
Is it the same game?
No. And the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Okay, I think that's the same game. I think they just call it. I think it's called Ultimate Destruction. I think that's the same game. It's really good.
Well, this Ultimate Destruction came out for the GameCube, Xbox. Yeah,
it's the same game.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, different game. Came out a couple years later.
Okay.
So this is the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. 87.
It's really.
Sorry, 83.
It's really good.
Nice.
There was a mission though that you have to like follow a car without breaking anything or something.
What?
And if you get caught by the cops or something, you fail the mission. And I tried it like 15 times, and I'm like, F this. And
this game looks really fun.
It's really fun. You can like rip cars in half and like put them on your fists like boxing gloves, except they're made out of cars, and punch people in the mouth. Definitely highly recommend it. It's very fun. You just kind of jump around and act like an idiot and smash stuff up.
Some of the games that weren't good were the X-Men games.
Oh yeah. I never
X-Men Legends for the Xbox and
with these like
PlayStation,
tie-ins
GameCube.
to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never played them.
They
I wasn't that big of a fan of the X-Men movies. They kind of creeped me out as a kid.
I liked them because they were comic books and whatnot, but looking back, I'm like, why did I waste my time watching
The first two are good, I'll say that. They just kind of creep me out. The third one is not good. More water time. You got to stay hydrated.
Got to stay hydrated.
I'm going to go back real quick to the good GameCube era.
Okay.
But there's a Godzilla game for the GameCube that is absolutely insanely good.
I love it.
It's called Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, I do believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's so fun. Oh my! It's almost kind of like a fighting game.
And that came out for
GameCube,
PS2.
Yeah,
as well.
GameCube, PS2. I don't know about Xbox or not. It's so good though. Oh my gosh!
I tweeted about that the other day.
Really?
I won't. Yeah. That if that is what the new Godzilla turns out to be, like the new movie.
That movie looks insane.
It does.
Looks
look
like
insane.
everyone's gonna die.
I was gonna say, if the new movie is literally just someone playing this game, I'd be 100% happy.
Right?
With it.
Man, the game is so good.
Yeah.
I like the. I love the GameCube. That might be, like, there's a legitimate argument for me that GameCube is my favorite console of all time.
I want them to come out with a mini, or I could,
cool.
just buy a GameCube.
I have one,
but
it just needs like a $10 cord, and it'll work.
Oh, okay.
And I've got a bunch of games for it too.
Nice.
But man, I love Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. It's just fun, a fun arcade fighter. I guess you describe it.
That's true.
It's been 10 years since I've played it, so if I get a little bit of it wrong, I'm sorry. But it's just kind of big dumb fun. I guess it's just what you describe it, except it's a lot of big dumb fun. It's really fun.
It is. You get to play as Mecha Godzilla, and it is so cool.
I bet I put 1,000 hours in that game. I swear.
I played it a lot too, and I was thinking about the other day. I was like, I need to play this game again.
It's so good. I bet I still have it somewhere.
I contemplated buying a PS2 and that game just so I could play it again.
Yeah.
That's how much I wanted to play it. It was awesome.
What about
How do you feel about
what? About
what is it? Marvel versus Capcom.
Capcom.
Capcom. Yeah.
Capcom. I really think the games look really cool. The new one looks kind of weird, but I never really played them because I was always been so intimidated by fighters. I always thought it would be awesome to be able to play as the different. I love like Resident Evil. Even though I just started playing the games recently,
I like the idea of the two worlds coming together and whatnot.
I'm hoping.
And I've almost pre-ordered the new one.
Yeah, I don't.
Not pre-ordered it, but it's because it's out now. But I almost bought it, and I liked it so much, I almost bought the collector's edition.
I actually bought.
Obviously didn't buy it.
Marvel
but
vs.
it
Capcom,
just looks good.
The one before this one, and played it. But I played it. I bought it later, and there weren't that many people playing it, so the queue times were really long. But I'm kind of hoping that this. That's one of the reasons I want to buy the Dragon Ball Fighter game. Because I think it might help me get into 3-person fighters. Yeah. Which I think is really cool to like jump in and jump out.
I pre-ordered My Hero One Justice.
Why?
Because I wanted to play it on the Switch. I know
not gonna be.
I have a PS4 coming. Yeah, I know that. And it would be a more enjoyable experience on the PS4.
I don't think that's going to make a big difference.
Probably not. There's probably not going to be many people playing this. But I wanted to be able to take it with me on the go and play it.
Such a weird game to pre-order.
It is. But yeah, if you get Dragon Ball Fighter Z, I'll get it.
Okay.
Or I can just buy it for both of us. I don't care.
I don't do that. Money's
no thing. Like, I'm not saying I'm rich. I'm just saying that you can't take money with you, and I don't care.
I don't want you to. It's fine. I don't want you to. Okay. Don't waste your money on that. I'm not saying don't waste your money on it. If I pick it up, I'll let you know, and we can play together or something. Man, somebody's like cooking some food in my apartment. And I can't tell you if it smells bad. I kind of want to say it smells bad, or good.
I think it smells bad. I'll say it smells bad.
Even though you can't smell it?
That's right. So you don't have to say it smells bad. I'll say it smells
grease.
bad.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Ew. Maybe they're just burning grease. Maybe they're just melting cheese.
Grease.
And then they're gonna
pour grease on it.
Yep. And then they're gonna dip the cheese in the grease and then wrap it up with bread and then eat it.
I mean,
That's how you make a grilled cheese, everybody. That's how you make a grilled cheese. They're so good.
Yeah, I make to make a pretty good grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's see. I'm trying to think. Did you ever play that Wolverine game for PS3 and Xbox?
No.
I didn't either. Apparently, it's okay. It's good, but I don't know. That movie was so bad. I didn't really.
I keep thinking that Splatoon is like some kind of like licensed game,
not.
but it's not.
Game.
It's mostly because I have the aminos and they're looking at me. Aminos.
I like aminos, but I just don't want to buy them all.
You mean amiibos?
I said amino too, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yep.
You're a bad influence.
Good sense. We are a bad influence. But no, I saw these at Target and I had to buy them. This is a really weird episode, but I like it.
Stuttering and talking about random stuff.
I know. I like these kind of episodes though, where we're just like, this is what it is. People enjoy.
I've got a Legend of Zelda 16-bit Link amiibo that's sitting on top of my
that's cool
headboard, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of just there's a lot of bad ones. There are a lot of bad ones. A lot of mediocre ones. What about what?
DuckTales.
I don't remember playing that game. I know it's supposed to be really good.
Came out on the NES in 1989. I
almost bought it for the PS3, but I didn't. I know they Capcom re-released, I think, the Saturday morning Saturday morning cartoon collection, which came with Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, and like Tailspin or something.
Oh man, Darkwing Duck is so cool. I love
Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck.
Some of the Alien games weren't terrible.
I mean, I think the Isolation was supposedly good. I'd like to play that game. I don't know. I think a lot of them were bad or considered bad.
Well, yes.
I know Colonial Marines was garbage.
Mm-hmm.
They got fixed or kind of fixed recently because they one of the reasons that the AI in the game is so bad is because they misspelled the word tether, and that somebody like a fan went in there and fixed it, and it made the AI way better. Apparently, the game's still not very good, but it's way better. There was just no saving it. It was just that bad. I mean, I'm not a huge Aliens fan, but the isolation definitely looks cool. I know there are also a lot of like NES and SNES games. Oh, did you find something? What's up?
Did you ever play Hotel Mario?
No, what is that?
Hotel Mario's one of 4 Philips CD games with Nintendo characters, resulting in a deal between Nintendo and Philips.
Oh yeah, that's when Sony and Nintendo were going to make a console, and then Nintendo screwed Sony over and went behind their back and went to Philips and made a console, and they let Philips make some terrible, awful games. And I think those Zelda games with the weird CGI animation stuff were among them.
Yep.
And they all look horrible.
The background story for this game is Bowser gets the idea to capture Princess Peach, again, and hide her in one of 7 themed hotels, each of which is run by one of the Koopalings.
Koopalings.
Those, yeah, Koopalings.
Koopalings. Are you trying to say Koopalings?
Correct.
Koopalings.
And so, obviously you play as Mario, and your goal is to travel through all the hotels, closing all the doors to complete each level.
Obviously.
And then long story short, you got to save Peach. I was just looking on licensed games and whatnot, and I'm like, Mario Hotel, and that was weird. Oh, Digimon games.
Is that even a licensed game? I guess they licensed it out.
Yeah, they did.
Philips, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. There are so many Lego games.
You were gonna say something about Digimon games. What happened to that? Like you're like, man, what about these Digimon games? Lego games are nice.
Exactly. I love Digimon. For those of you that know me, I'll choose Digimon over Pokemon any day.
You can jump off a bridge.
I know. Okay, I can. Me and everybody else, sure. But Digimon, awesome.
Digimon actually has some pretty good games.
They do have some Digimon Adventure 3. Oh, such a good game.
Which one is that?
I'm gonna get Digimon Survival. It's Digimon Adventure 3. It came out on the PlayStation.
One? Is that the weird dungeon crawl one?
Kinda, yeah.
Like you're in like this weird vehicle that you drive around and you find Digimon that like they're kind of random encounters. That game is so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I ended up with like 2 or 3 copies of that game, and I don't think I ever bought it. Like my friends would come over and we would play it together, and I would just never give it back. I don't know how.
Yeah,
I don't know why I have 3 copies of this game that I never bought.
I am excited for Digimon Survival that's coming out. We talked about it on one of the episodes. I forgot which one. But anyway, I'm excited for that game. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering it because I need another Digimon game in my life. Digital Monsters.
Digimon.
Yeah. There's a lot of awesome games out there.
The Digimon characters have actually aged. Unlike
they have
Ash. Apparently they're like 22, so they've aged a decent amount.
So, yeah, they did an amazing job on Digimon Try and whatnot. Man, I could easily do an anime podcast. I want to do one so bad. I know you could.
I don't think I know enough about it.
Oh, dude, that'd be a great thing. Like, I know a pretty good bit, and you know nothing, and then we could just randomly watch series.
Yeah.
And that
I know
each
more than
episode.
Nothing. I mean, come on.
I know. I know.
I watch Haikyuu, okay? It's a volleyball anime. It's actually it's actually really cool.
I would have thought you would watch the one about basketball.
No, although I've heard that's good.
So speaking of sports animes, tangent. I'm sorry, video game listeners. I really enjoy Free.
I don't.
It's the one where the super hot guys they swim. all the time.
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen of it. I guess you'd say
it's actually a really good anime.
I've heard. I don't know anything about it. There's just swimming around.
It's just really well animated, hot men that are buff that
it's
swim.
Like a school swim team.
Yep.
Okay.
That's it. That's the whole premise of the anime.
If it's any near as good as Haikyuu is one of my favorite animes of all time. Probably.
Oh, it's. I wouldn't say it's better than that.
It's good, but it's good. I mean, I like pretty good anime. I mean, man, I do love anime though. Oh, I looked up. I've got a poster of Kingdom Hearts over my setup. What about Kingdom Hearts, Jordan? You like Kingdom Hearts? You like Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
You got to say it right. Kingdom of Hearts.
Didn't you call it that one time by accident? I was like,
no. So what happened is.
What did you tweet about it or something?
So it's just like a running thing. So parents would go into Blockbuster. This is a story I'm making up because it was on Fox News or some news station. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so people would come in. They'd be like, "Hey, do you have Kingdom of Hearts?" And that would be that's just kind of what people. Yeah, that's just what people. And then on the news, they were talking about how everybody's playing Kingdom Hearts, and on the thing, it didn't say Kingdom Hearts, it said Kingdom of Hearts. And so I've just been calling it that since then. And then one of the other podcasts I listen to calls it Kingdom of Hearts, and it's funny.
So you like Kingdom of Hearts? That's it.
No, I just call it that because it's funny, but I do love Kingdom Hearts. And I was thinking about this the other day, how if they tried, they're established, it's Square Enix, yes, it's Disney, but if they tried to release Kingdom Hearts, like the original, now, there's no way they could do it. Because of all the licensing stuff.
People do license all the time. What you mean, boo-boo?
Well, I know, but to get all those in one game, back in the day when Kingdom Hearts came out, nobody cared.
Wow.
They weren't like, that's my property, that's my property.
They got paid. You don't think the Disney got paid for that shit?
I know they got paid, but I just feel like now they're more not cutthroat, but more vice grippy.
Here's the thing, though. Disney doesn't have a games division anymore, so I think they actually would. A few years ago, maybe.
They don't.
But they don't have a games division anymore.
Huh. They don't.
So,
I forgot about that. Okay, never mind. Okay, I see where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know if I want Marvel and Disney or Sonic. Jeez. No, although yes. Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want Marvel and Star Wars characters to be in
together.
No, and Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no, I'm fine without it. They don't.
No, I kind of like the Disney / Pixar. That's kind of what I want.
I'm excited for that Frozen world and that Tangled world.
I've got to watch Tangled, and I've got to catch up with my Disney and my Pixar.
You haven't seen Tangled?
Dude, I haven't seen Tangled. I haven't seen Frozen. I haven't seen Up. I haven't seen WALL-E. I haven't seen Moana. I haven't seen.
You haven't seen Moana?
No. I haven't seen,
most of them are on Netflix, I guess.
I guess I'll have to watch
probably.
them.
Yeah.
Man, although the best Disney movie of all time is Bolt with
Cinderella.
Miley Cyrus. I've never seen.
You say Bolt?
Yeah. I've never seen that movie before.
Not true.
Never seen it. It looks kind of really boring. Let's see. Can I? Are you excited? You're excited about the new Kingdom Hearts 3, all right? I mean, we're still talking about licensed games. Kingdom Hearts is a licensed game, so we can.
That's
this
true.
Is now the Kingdom of Hearts podcast, baby.
I'll coin that right now. Let me
Kingdom Hearts cast.
I like that.
I mean, what about Smash? Is Smash licensed? Because they have
obviously.
Yeah, because they have not only have Nintendo characters, but they have Pac-Man now. They have Pokemon, which Pokemon isn't
Street
actually
Fighter.
Nintendo. So Nintendo is So get it right. Yep.
That's
they have
right.
Pokemon. They have crap. What did you just say? Street Fighter. They have Bayonetta.
Yep.
They have Final Fantasy characters. They have They have Snake from Metal Gear. I love Smash. I mean, are you as good a Smash fan as me?
I like Smash. I got the one for the 3DS. I love Melee. It's one of those things where it falls into the fighting game category. I'll play it if I have a bunch of friends, but I won't play it solo. I'm not like super big into it. I enjoy watching fighting games. I don't really enjoy playing fighting games that much, but I do like Smash for what it is. It's cool. I'm glad they put all the characters in there. I'm glad people can foam at the mouth like the Cabbage Man on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I don't remember that.
And I'm glad it's a game, but it's not. I'm not just like, oh my gosh, the new Smash game, and I need this game, kind of a thing.
I like it a lot. It's not my favorite game in the world, but it's a really fun party game, I guess.
It's fun. Yeah.
Man, honestly, we could probably talk about this all day.
We could. I don't want to, but we could.
I mean, you could go into sports games. You could go into there's a ton of fighting games. We talked about a couple.
Dragon Ball Z game ever.
Every Dragon Ball Z game ever. Every like
the Psycho-Pass light novel.
Oh,
there's
there's so many like light novels that are about animes and stuff. All the Lego games. But I don't really want to do that. We might have another episode on licensed games or on specific licensed games if y'all want. But I think that's going to be the main the topic for today. Unless you have something else to say, Jordan.
Nope. Video games are good. They don't cause disease. They're healthy, and keep playing them.
Yeah, that's a nice end cap. Not really doesn't really have anything to do with the topic, but yeah.
Nope, that's all I got.
So let's see. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Google Play, Google Podcast, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google, YouTube, and now finally Spotify, baby.
Baby.
We are now on Spotify. You can listen.
We're official.
To your favorite. That's right. I said it. Your favorite video game podcast. One Up Me Podcast on Spotify now, baby.
Yes. As always, you can follow the podcast at One Up Me Podcast. Favorite podcatcher. Tell your friends about us. Like, follow, subscribe, rate,
comment, share, tell your enemies.
We got an Instagram at One Up Me
Follow
Gaming.
me on Insta.
You can follow the podcast on Twitter at One Up Me Podcast. You can use the hashtag One Up Me Podcast or the hashtag PlayOn to interact with us. Or if you don't have a Twitter and you got an email address and you want to email us, you can email us topics or questions or anything nice and smiley at oneupmepodcast@gmail.com. We got a Twitch. It'll be in the show notes. Our website will also be in the show notes. You can come join our Discord community. Right now, it's just me and Ryan staring at a blank Discord
and Jake,
server.
Baby. Hey, Jake. I know you don't listen anymore, you punk.
Yep. But you can come join our Discord server. Or if you don't want to do any of those things and you're a Reddit lurker, you can come join our Reddit community and give us topics and questions and whatnot on there. We are active on all these things we just mentioned. You can find Ryan on Twitter.
Ryan Divisions.
You can find me on Twitter at @Aswaylock. And as always, play on.